A very good evening to you. As regards to the IEP assignment, I will be speaking on the topic of land acquisition and its many challenges in India. Yeah, Starting with the introduction. Land acquisition in India is a very crucial yet controversial issue as the country pushes for rapid industrialization, infrastructure expansion, and open development. Acquiring land remains a major challenge. Uh, at the same time, while it is necessary for economic growth, it often leads to a lot of legal disputes, social unrest, and also the displacement of communities. Uh, uh, the right to fair compensation and transparency to languagization, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act, which was passed in 2013, was introduced with the main intention of trying to address these concerns. Uh, yeah, uh, uh, and now, as regards to a current understanding of the issue, the process of land acquisition mainly involves the government obtaining private land for public purposes. Uh, However, many landowners, particularly those of farmers, are unwilling to part with the land, mainly due to the circumstances of unsatisfactory compensation, a loss of livelihood, and emotional attachment. Several delays in land acquisition process have managed to affect critical projects such as those of highways, airports, industrial zones, and as a result of this, it has resulted in a mass slowing down of economic progress. Legal disputes further complicate the process, as seen in multiple prolonged cases. Environmental concerns also play a key role in several of these instances, with large-scale acquisitions uh, impacting biodiversity and also agricultural land. The RA forest controversy in the city of Mumbai highlighted how development projects uh, often are capable of facing massive opposition from politicians, mainly due to ecological concerns. Additionally, several bureaucratic inefficiencies and political interference have also made the process very, uh, uh, very tedious and cumbersome, thereby discouraging investment and also resulting in the delay of much needed infrastructure development. Uh, Now, what are the economic consequences of these land acquisition challenges? The failure to efficiently acquire land has significant economic implications as follows. The first one is that of infrastructure bottlenecks. Delays in land acquisition often stall crucial infrastructure projects such as roads, railways, and industrial corridors, thereby reducing the connectivity and increasing the logistical cost for several businesses. Next one is a deterrence of investment. Uncertainty surrounding land acquisition often discourages both domestic and foreign investors, which then results in several limitations of the capital inflows, especially from the foreign investors. Higher project costs, extended project delays often lead to massive cost overruns for infrastructure and industrial projects, thereby making them financially unsustainable and also reducing the efficiency of the public sector. Reduced agricultural productivity, the conversion of fertile land into industrial use without the proper planning results in the disruption of the food production, thereby affecting supply chains, and also as a net result of it, it results in much higher inflationary pressures, missed economic growth opportunities, inconsistent and inefficient land acquisition rules and regulations have often resulted in the hindrance of India's ability to fully capitalize and take advantage of industrialization and urbanization. And the net result of this is a massive slowdown of GDP growth. Uh, uh, Now, what are the proposed solutions or the resolution measures for this? To address these challenges, a balanced approach is necessary as follows. The first one is that of a fair compensation or a rehabilitation program, ensuring market-linked land valuation and offering alternative livelihood programs are capable of reducing the resistance from landowners. The second one is of streamlined legal and administrative processes, uh, focusing on the digitization of land records and implementing a single window clearance system is also capable of massively minimizing uh, the land acquisition delays and illegal disputes. Uh, Having a public and private partnership, encouraging private companies to focus on negotiating directly with the landowners are capable of leading to mutually beneficial agreements. A sustainable land use planning, prioritizing the use of wastelands and underutilized areas before acquiring the agricultural or ecological sensitive land are also capable of preventing a lot of the unnecessary legal disputes. Uh, yeah, yeah. Uh, and now, as a part of the conclusion, land acquisition remains as a very significant economic and social issue in India. While necessary for growth, it must be handled with fairness, transparency, and efficiency. A well-balanced approach, which helps in focusing both a sustainable uh, development and economic progress is key to resolving conflict and also in fostering the long-term economic growth um, of our nation. India's future depends extensively on how effectively and efficiently we are able to navigate our route through this very complex challenge.